What if I told you that the loudest thing about those so-called G-string photos of Kathleen Turner is not the outfit at all, but the story the media is trying to sell you? The title sounds wild, it makes you think these images are too much to handle, and that is exactly why people click. But stay with me and watch this video till the very end, because instead of turning this into something cheap, we are going to talk about how a woman like Kathleen Turner became a symbol, how headlines use her body for shock, and what her story really says about fame, age, and confidence. By the time we finish, you will see more than just a picture. First, let's be clear about something important. We are not here to share or describe explicit images. We are not here to treat a real person like a piece of adult-only content. Kathleen Turner is not just a body in a headline. She is a woman with a long career, a powerful voice, and a history that shaped film and television. Those words G-string photos leave little to imagination are designed to make you forget all of that and focus only on skin. That is why we need to slow down, take a breath, and really look at what is going on. Think back to the first time you saw Kathleen Turner on screen. Maybe it was in a smoky, dramatic role. Maybe it was a smart, sharp character. Maybe it was a romantic lead. She had this strong, rich voice, that confident stare, and a presence that filled the whole frame. For years, people did not just talk about her looks, they talked about her power. Somewhere along the line, though, the world of gossip and clicks discovered something. If you attach her name to a tiny piece of clothing, you can get instant attention. That is where titles like the one you clicked on today come from. The problem is that these headlines act like her body is the only thing that matters. They shrink a full life and a full career into a few words about a revealing outfit. When they say leave little to imagination, what they really want is your shock. They want you to imagine something wild, even if the real photos are just normal beach shots or staged, controlled images from a past photo shoot. They do not care about context. They care about the gasp. But behind those headlines is a real human being who has lived through fame, aging in Hollywood, health struggles, wins and losses, and still shows up. Now, here is where it gets interesting, so keep watching till the end. When headlines push these G-string or too revealing stories, they are also sending a message about women and age. There is this unspoken rule that women in the public eye should either stay forever young or quietly fade away. If they dare to show their body at any age, they get called names or turned into shock content. And if they cover up, they get called old or boring. It is a trap. No matter what they do, someone is ready to turn it into a scandal. Kathleen Turner's story reminds us that a woman can be bold, glamorous, and complex without being reduced to a single moment in a swimsuit or stage outfit. The same woman who is used in these adult eyes-only style headlines is also someone who took risks in her roles, stood up for herself, and kept working even when the industry tried to move on. When you look at it that way, the real headline should not be about what she wore in one set of photos, but about how she stayed herself in a world that never stops judging. If this video made you see the story behind the headline in a new way, stay with us till the end. Hit like, and share it with someone who is tired of seeing people reduced to clickbait. Tell us in the comments what you really think about these kinds of titles. Are they harmless, or are they part of a bigger problem with how we see women? And do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the truth behind the pictures and stories everyone is talking about. Your view and your voice matter here.